either of you had a spine, you would have done already what you thought was right. We'll go with Rengrim.
Oh, what a relief. You really scared me there, Envoy.
I don't like our options, but maybe we can learn something from this one. Let's just hope Kolichi is all right.
So be it. Sapadal's holdover was stronger than I suspected.
Rune, strengthen the living leaves. We twine.
Attune your soul to Sapadal to assist my focus on the Adra. You're the only one who can do that part. And Yatsley, come, help me. I think you'll enjoy this. Marins of Cabal, Aid Marslante.
Alright. Severed branch grants maximum movement speed. Alright, so who do we gotta talk to?
It wasn't supposed to claim our people!
I can't believe the Inquisitor allowed this.
Well, yeah, it killed.
I am delighted to have been right about you. I was hoping you'd have the cold logic I wanted to see. We've dealt with the Dream Scourge, but you'll still have some cleaning up to do. Now that I know this was all because of a new god flailing in their cage, the Living Lands is no longer of interest to me.
You're not interested in Sapadal?
Another god. There are so many. If a new one is more aberrant than another, does it really matter? But that is for you to wrestle with. I'm done here. However, I have one final question for your young wizard.
For... me?
You have shown a great deal of talent, Yatsley. Few can harness so much essence with ease. I could use your assistance. And the companionship. It's really dreary being alone. Should you wish to return with me, I would happily take you on as my apprentice. The rest of the circle do not often visit, which is good because they're tiresome. You, however, are a power worth shaping, and rather delightful to boot.
Well, obviously, I'm... Wait. Really? You want me to... Wow. That would be... amazing! But, I have to think about it. At the very least, the Envoy would be lost without me. And so would my lover. Though the idea of finally devoting more time to magic is... tempting.
Make a decision based on what you want.
I very rarely take on an apprentice, and I have near infinite patience. The offer will stand. Don't worry. My work will still be here when you're done with your godlike's quest. Whatever you decide, it will be some months before I depart. You know where to find me. Be clever, godlike. Don't think too much with your heart.
Why are we deferring to that maniac Ringgrim? Ugh.
Sorry.
I don't trust this heathen magic.
No progress without sacrifice.
She has more ending options than any other companion. Alright, so we gotta go to Thirdborn. I gotta go to Thirdborn. I also gotta go to, I gotta go to Sansa, too.
Supposed to claim our people!
Right? Yeah, so I gotta return to Sansa. Alright, so we gotta go back to Dawnshore. And then we gotta go, I think it's the High City part. Hopefully they'll let me in this side. Now that I've been through here multiple times. Then we gotta go to Thirdborn. I leveled up too. I did. Hey, we're good there. Yeah, killing minutes restores 10% of your companion's maximum health. And we get a spin. Not worried about that. After taking damage from an enemy, your next attack within 5 seconds deals 70% of the original damage you received. Let's do that. Bite.
We will be.
Every time you killed an enemy in combat, I had to put her away. Oh, God. Above me?
With all due respect, Captain, you have no jurisdiction over the Paradise Militia.
This building is a Deeren property. In order for them to get away from the property, I'll use more than harsh language.
Gotta hurt something. Alright, so we gotta talk to Sansa. It's down the street. I kind of just start ignoring all these people when I'm playing too. Like when I casting spells was always unseek, I didn't even pay attention anymore. I just kind of tone it out.
You're back.
I am.
What have you found? Oh, poor Wilfred. A keen eye for botany. He loved to write about the plants he found. Please, keep searching. I'm sure the others will turn up soon.
All right.
Have you been to the bathhouse? I'm too busy myself, but I'm told it's a taste of old Spirento.
Alright, so let's go back to Shadowscarp. Go to Thirdborn. We got to talk to somebody there. And then I think we go to the new zone. Murdy.
3 dozen dead, of no apparent causes. They just fell over. Like their hearts were stopped in their chest.
Ah, that's fine.
What did you do, Envoy? I know you're involved somehow.
Oh, I hate when there's missing pieces in puzzles. Sometimes we must make sacrifice for the greater good. Oh, God. No other option.
Bullshit. There was always another option. Something better than this massacre. Dozens are dead, Envoy. Their loved ones scream for them. What was all this for?
Oh, yeah. Stop the dream surge from taking lives.
The costs were too great, Envoy. And you paid them with third-born blood. I hope your fucking decisions haunt you forever. You've cost so many families their loved ones.
And before you tell your guard to let me through the gate, Galwin's tusk.
I'll send word. No one wants you here. Least of all me. Get out of my sight, Envoy.
Well, she's a little pissed, I think. Alright, so we gotta go over here. What happened to chat? Oh, did you exit? If you exited, it might not pull it up. Otherwise, I don't know.
Watch your back out here, traveler.
We need to talk. You let a mad archmage unleash death with a spell. I need to know why.
Oh, God. I couldn't go on with Lodwin's plan.
So because you don't trust her, you'll throw your lot in with something clearly worse?
You saw what she tried to do to my home. Do you think she'll be merciful to yours?
Ludwig's a monster. But how can you say Ringram's any less of one?
Ringrim knows more about the Dream Scourge than we do, and we know more than most others do. She found a great solution, but it came with a great cost. What more could we expect?
Do you hear yourself? You both saw what kind of person she is. The twisted little world she built for herself. If ending the Dream Scourge means handing our fate to someone like her, then perhaps it's not worth the cost.
You have a huge book sale? I got 2 of them on there. Yeah, I had 2 of them that were on a good sale out of all my wish lists, so I got them. This Dream Scroll will destroy this island and everyone in it. Must stop it.
Kai, let's be honest. None of us are walking away from this with a clean conscience. But unless someone makes the tough decisions, the Dream Scourge will kill us all. Or worse. That means living with our nightmares. Embracing them if we must.
Right. Getting killed by monsters is one thing, but turning into one...
We stand here bickering while the solution is just over the horizon. Nothing matters but the garden. Shatterscarp, even Emerald Stair. They're distractions by comparison.
We're heading to Goblins Tusk, right?
If we run into Ludwig out there, it's gonna be ugly.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
Me too.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. We've thwarted her twice now, but she keeps burrowing deeper into the living lands.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
Let her go, you'll get it soon.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read?
I know, I wanted to get the Cimmerillion one of the same type of one I have. Because you have the Lord of the Rings trilogy all in one. And And then they had Cimmerillion and the Hobbit. And I have the Hobbit. I don't have the others. Death Guards are powerful, but not unstoppable. She is undead, not immortal.
Indeed. Undeath is her strength and her weakness.
But you're saying there's a chance.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop
They're
her for
both on
long.
sale, but it still costs me about
And Ludwig
80 bucks
definitely
for 2
strikes me
books.
as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
I can deal with her if I have to.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power, but we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely
Yeah, 'cause
understand.
I like it. It has like
with
the
no guarantees of what we'll find there.
like the writing along
Still,
the
I am determined to reach the garden.
on
above
the edge
all
and
else.
stuff like that. So I like it.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka.
You have something to say, Marius?
Oh, now you're listening to me, all of a Sokka sup sudden. You won't find a blessed a thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a blessed a oracle to know this won't go how you think it will.
Pretty so angry. Angry dwarf. Living Lance needs my help.
Well, someone's got to do something about the Dream Scourge at the very least.
And it has to be you, because a voice in your head said so. What do you know about Soppadal? How do you know you can trust them?
They're not just power in my head, they have powerful connection to the Adra here.
I hate to be the voice of reason, but we are talking about a god. There are limits to what we can even comprehend.
I have a powerful connection to my blessed a flute, but I'm not about to take orders from it.
What's on your mind, Marius? What bothers you so?
Because I can scream until I'm blue in the face, and you people would still rather trust the Envoy's pet headache demon. And now you want to drag us through the deadliest region in the world because a sleeping god said so.
There's something you're not telling us.
You're not listening to what I am telling you. I'm done here. Do whatever blessed a planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius. Some things really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him, but I don't know what.
See if I can talk to him. I'll talk to him.
Be gentle with him. Or if not gentle, understanding.
I will tickle him.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
Okay, can I upgrade? Like any of these for me. No enchanting. So out of my builds, whatever I picked up, I can't enchant any of it because I don't require any of what I'm building on. Let's craft. I'm not getting a lot of stuff here. Okay, so my spear is fully upgraded. My armor is not. And now I got a shield. Let's finish my armor off. Then I won't be able to upgrade anything else. Or I can get possibly 2 upgrades on my shield. Okay, yeah. Oh, I can upgrade a legendary. Why can't I do that on the... Oh, wait. Oh no, this is unique. Wait a minute. Oh, it's only weapons though. Oh, that sucks. So, technically, I can upgrade this to legendary? 15,000? Nothing else can go to legendary. It's because that's unique. Interesting. Let's talk to Marius. I don't think I have any parts. What's up, buddy?
I know what you're gonna say. What was that all about, Marius? You seem really upset about something. Well, I don't know what it was about either, so just let me be alone for a bit.
I wonder what got you upset.
How should I know? I don't know what's going on in my head half the time. Just the thought of going back to Galawain's tusks makes my heart feel like it's going to explode. I sweat, my ears ring, I can't breathe. When it seems like we're really heading there, I feel like I'm dying.
You're safe here.
Right. Thanks. I understand not wanting to go back, but why can't I just thinking about it makes me feel ill. I need some time alone, Envoy. I need to get some rest. I'll be ready to go when the time comes.
How is it that the air up here is both thinner and thicker?
You ever been to Galwain's Tusk before?
Never. The Pargrunen of Solace are notoriously suspicious of outsiders. Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in, not keeping the rest of us out.
Questions?
Shoot.
You haven't really told me about Tama.
Where to start? The man couldn't carry a tune, but it didn't stop him from trying. He'd have the whole tavern singing shanties with him nearly every night of the week. He had a vexing habit of saying the thing you most needed to hear when you were least ready to hear it. He'd give you the shirt off his back and the meat off his plate. But the selfish bastard left the rest of us a world without him in it.
Sorry.
Hey, you're not the one who did the leaving. That's why I've got to put this to rest.
Alright.
Holler if you need anything else.
Ghastly!
For the camp of an official Adiran envoy, I was expecting a little more. A proper bed, at least. But I suppose this will do for now. As long as you have a bath, of course.
I was under the impression you liked it rough. Like,
When the mood is right, I find I like everything. I'm going to write Quilici tonight. Make sure he misses me. But, as riveting as it is to complain about our accommodations, I imagine you have another topic in mind?
How about I make you purr? Want to talk about what happened in Fior?
I appreciate it, Envoy. But I think I need a moment to gather my thoughts. Can we save that talk for once I've freshened up a bit?
Alright. That jar you fetched for you earlier, is it worth much?
I'm the only buyer you'll find here, and I already have the jar. A lesson for next time, darling.
Did you send an emoji? Because I didn't see one.
Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since I've met another who focused on the godless as I do. And I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find.
How'd you get the burn? Running around old flammable ruins? What burn? Is that here on her shoulder?
I've yet to be burned in a single flame trap, and I don't intend to start anytime soon. Fair guess, though. When I got my first grimoire as a child, I was trying out some of the fancy new spells I'd been given. I was attempting a simple illusion spell, but I must have slurred my words. The next thing I know, everything was on fire.
The incantation for reflection is one stressed syllable from flame. Perhaps that's where you made your mistake.
That was my assumption as well. Barrett's balls. It's nice to know I won't have to dumb things down with you. What is childhood but for silly things? When else can you get away with arson? My father was able to pull me from the flames as my mother doused them. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end.
You end up getting the spell right?
Of course. Now I only burn those that deserve it, like mosquitoes and university administrators. The only lasting damage was my burn mark and the dreams.
You're sure you only had dreams, not nightmares?
Nightmares are still dreams, Envoy. Just not ones you'd recommend to others.
True.
They're not nearly as enjoyable as my more, provocative dreams.
Ooh, do tell. Draw several lengths of rope and enticing courtier from home.
Oh. Well, just be sure to have a quick release knot if you ever make that fantasy reality. Someone should learn from my mistakes. I certainly have no intention to.
I've been a lot of places I never wanted to go, but that was among the worst.
As delightful as you are, we've much to do and less time to do it in. Shall we go?
To be a furry in a fantasy world.
Can we talk a moment? I wanted to pick your brain about Shatterscarp. How much do you really know about Adra?
So Adra is a crystal with both physical and metaphysical properties.
Very good. We severed the Adra and Naku Kubel to slow down the Dream Scourge. But at what cost?
Stopping the dream is never going to be easy.
Still, I wish we had better options.
Me too.
The souls of the dead who go looking for a passage to the beyond will have nowhere to go. They'll be lost in darkness. Some will find their way to an Adra pillar, far from Shatterscarp. But others could wander this land for centuries.
Do we want to help them find their way?
A watcher, maybe. It's a shame we haven't got one. Try as we might to help others, we won't always succeed. Even the dead can suffer the consequences of our actions. I just wish the world and its problems would leave us alone. Even for a moment. Give us time to focus on our mission. Ourselves.
That's why we cherish these talks, to slow things down for a bit.
As do I. We both deserve a little peace.
I mean, it seems like
and
there's
if the world
romance.
will not give it to us, then we'll
They made it
just
like I could
find it
romance
in each
Kai,
other.
which I'm not going
While
to.
I have your ear, can I ask you one more question?
As many as you'd like.
Much appreciated. Something about Inquisitor Ludwig has been getting to me. She seemed eager to distinguish your Adiran loyalty from your nature as a godlike, as though the two are incompatible. She believes you can be loyal to your country or to your nature, but not both. Do you find that unusual?
She declared war on Sappada, which puts me in an awkward position.
Indeed, it does. It's just... when you rejected Ludwig's offer, she wasn't surprised. As though she saw it coming. Ludwig clearly respects you, but I don't believe she trusts you. Anyway, that just had me thinking. Could be nothing, or could be something. Time will tell. Get some rest. You deserve a nap. For that matter, so do I.
Talk about you?
What do you want to know?
Whatever scene, do you still want to be an animancer?
The better question is, can I still be an animancer? Could I even make a difference? As long as Fior Messiverno is safe, the living lands will have animancers, whether or not I am one of them. And then there's the Dream Scourge, unraveling civilization as we know it. I don't know where that leaves me. The work my parents started may have no end in sight. We don't even know if the living lands can be tamed politically, much less spiritually.
I thought Animates was all about discovery, even if the odds were against you.
All of my discoveries have led to dead ends. Where then do I turn? All I know for certain is that I've been going about this the wrong way. I should be an Animancer for the right reason. With the Dream Scourge, I haven't got one.
You have to stop the Dream Scourge. Your work is too important.
At least someone thinks so. Thank you for believing in me, whether or not I believe in myself.
Sure.
Thanks for talking.
You're welcome. All right, let's go to the new zone. Well, we're definitely keeping Giada. I think we'll do Kai. Because Giada wanted her to heal. That's really nice to have.
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solace. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
I've seen punishment for deserting the military, but a settlement.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
Why aren't you feeding your prisoners? What do they do to deserve starvation? Let's try that.
That's not for you to decide. Mahala's going to make an example of them before more make a run on the gates.
You're an obedient little soldier, but you're not a smart one. You just told the outsider everything.
Quiet. We'd appreciate it if you'd leave. This is Pagrunan business.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pagrunan lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages.
Strange to see a prisoner defending the jailer.
Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
And you assholes need to feed us.
Pleasant people.
There's no food. We barely have decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that. These bastards wanted to abandon the keep.
Share the rations with them. What good is a government if it doesn't feed its wretched?
Saka, you're right. We'll share some of our rations. Do you want anything else? I'm sick of looking at you.
Be out of your beard if you just tell me where that godless tower is.
Fine. Anything to be done looking at you. Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs.
Northeast.
Now mind your business.
There. All right. Start opening the map up. Let's get our weapons up too. I'm not sure what we're gonna run into. Boy, what's going on in here? Zarups? Those are pretty sturdy. Super glued together. Zarups. Hello, Zarups.
They're coming.
Good. More healers. Hitting me.
Nicely done.
What you got?
Nice.
Not bad for a scholar.
Oh, I'm encumbered. Oh, I didn't get rid of that. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. You. Much better. Much better. Salute. Not sure how delicious that meat would be just sitting out like that. Shadowcaster boots. 40% dodge distance. I don't know if I need that.
Where's my mark? Nice.
Oh, I killed him.
I was just getting warmed up.
How many war chiefs do they got? Oh, the strangled Adra's here? Found a beautiful bit of Adra, perfect for study erratic flow of the nature of living lands.
I want to collect a sample of that Adra.
Something happened here. Drip by drip.
You just finished your audiobook?
Passage of time.
It's updated.
gnarled our branches.
I just finished
The
my
hot winds
audiobook
bent our
this
trunk.
like Friday.
Who are we? We do not recognize what we have become.
Which actually I should probably update. I didn't do it. To still provide the shade and the sun and the shelter from the rain.
The grass slumbers beneath us. We change, yet we are still of use. We remember our purpose. It soothes us.
How far are you into a thick book? Well, I got tired of reading this weekend, so I'm on like about 950. Wrong button.
It's amazing how many complex ecosystems you can fit into one island.
Well, I read like 900. I read like 300 pages this weekend. That's why I decided to stream early. Take a slight break from reading. In all honesty, I'm just waiting to be done with this book series because it's almost 7,000 pages altogether. That's a lot of reading of the same genre.
Should have been back by now. Be careful, traveler. The tusks are friends to no one. Should you need help, I am happy to lend it. Are you by Nanduru? Are you the Adirin envoy? I think I know already, but what brings you out here to the tusks?
I could put it figure out 2,800 pages left to read after I'm done with this book. I'm not fleeing after death of Shadowsguard, if that's what you're thinking. I come for the garden.
Our garden, the one across the Sea of Acid? That's not what I was expecting. I would have bet good coin that you were here on a trade mission.
What made you think that?
Wait, you mean you don't know? We let an Adiran caravan through a few days ago. First caravan we ever let through from anywhere, actually. I've never known anything like it. They had so many wonderful things. Food, linens, medicine. They had a letter from your ambassador in Paradise, too. And when I saw you, well, you get the idea. Wishful thinking on my part. Gods, I'd love to see them roll by again.
I mean, I love the books. I think the books are amazing. So definitely not a boring, I don't think it's a boring story. Though a lot of the book, there's not a lot happening. But he just builds the story so well, so I just want to keep reading it. But I like to toss things up a little bit when I read, so normally if I read a trilogy, like when I read The Blade itself, I want to read something different, because I like reading like more of the detective thriller books. I like reading horror books, and I like all these different type of books to read, and not just one. So I think I just want to, yeah. So I think I'm ready for not reading a fantasy book for at least maybe 5-6 books after this. Letter from Ambassador Hilgard?
Yes, just a few nice words about wanting to reach out to us. Wanting to offer us nice meats and soft fabrics.
Damage control. He knows his colonizers are unpopular, and he's trying to ingratiate himself with the locals.
Anyway.
Would you like Solus to start trading?
I would. It might make the tasks bearable again, and we have a lot to give, you know.
Rare ore, incredible metalworks. You wouldn't believe what we could do if we weren't fighting just to survive.
First caravan ever, as in from anywhere at any time?
Yes, our laws have always forbidden trade. Still do, technically. But the keep is split on that, and we needed the supplies, so we made an allowance.
Where's the caravan now?
Well, actually, I'm worried about the caravan. It should have returned from Solace by now, but it hasn't.
Maybe still in Solace?
Maybe. That's what I'm hoping, at least. That they're just enjoying themselves there. They left along the main road. You can't miss it, really. Also, in the convoy there was a dwarven woman. Gilleen, I'd like very much to know she's okay.
I'll let you know.
Thank you, Envoy. I'll look forward to the good news.
Okay, so let's go back over here. I kind of want to follow along the edge because I do want to open up the map. But yeah, so I figured once I'm done with this series, most likely it'll be when I come close to my vacation in June. And then I gotta read my James Patterson book for my June challenge.
I can bring back someone to help you. Please, if you just...
Oh.
You'll not leave my side until I am what I was. Do not ask again. Or...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But yeah, then I might have to read a horror book, and I got a non-fiction book. So it's The Wager, so I'm hoping that's good.
Traveler, what business have you here with me?
That has to be Gilleen. Walk slowly, and maybe don't make eye contact.
Well, what is it?
Meat? What's going on here?
You and I are talking. A rare luxury for one of my kind, I've found.
Why are you keeping her captive?
Because they attacked me. Because now, you and I must talk. If you care for her life, we must talk.
Why do you want to talk?
Because I need someone to listen. To simply listen before they lash out at me with fury and hate.
A creature wounded. It howls and beats its chest against its fate, and still kith hear cries of a monster.
Yeah, it might be.
We understand.
Will you listen?
Alright, talk.
I am ill. I am dying. But I am not beyond hope. Not if I can get a cure for my molder lung in time.
Why should I help you?
Because then I shall release Gilleen.
He's huge. Alright, I'll help him.
You will. I am glad that...
Just tell me what you need.
I apologize. My breath left me. Gilleen said the caravan carried a book. One with a recipe that should cure my condition. Bring me the cure. When you do, I shall let Gilleen go free.
I will look for it.
Thank you, traveler. The caravan is northeast of here. You may speak to Galeen too if she can be of any use. We will be here waiting.
Please hurry. Just find whatever he needs and get me out of here.
You know where the recipe cure is?
It'd be somewhere among the carts. Yes, somewhere among the carts, if it's still there at all.
Alright. Let's look for the cart. It's over here.
Yeah.
Bill of goods. Whoa. So, nowhere in here I can go. Doesn't appear that way. No. Poison sea, huh? That is
That
wicked.
island. It must be the garden. I don't know what I
Oh.
expected, but it's beautiful. Even from afar. But how do we reach it? I didn't come this far to give up now. Search the tower. Must be something of use.
We are close. Break the bars.
I'm on fire! God damn!
I need
What's the target? Let's see what you got.
Don't you die on me.
Damn, they're kicking my ass.
Couldn't have done it better.
My God, this thing has some hit points. Damn fire! God damn, this is kicking my ass. These are terrible. Think he's dead? This thing's gotta go.
Come on. Come on.
Over here!
God damn! I can't do a thing. They keep shoving me back.
On your right.
These things are insane to fight. Get up! Jeez. Wow, these guys were insanely hard compared to others I've been fighting. Alright, well, check this out. I don't think I want to go here yet. I kind of want to open up the map. That was crazy. Like, hopefully I can find a unique weapon so I can actually upgrade a legendary.
Envoy, over. As I live and breathe, the faithless envoy. Ludwine finds your loyalty a touch diminished. If you're looking for the Inquisitor, she's hunting a lead to the garden through its twisted silver roots.
Oh, we'll meet you at the garden.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
We'd be there already if not for the roots. The tower calls. The roots strangle. The roots say your name, Envoy. They say you told them to do it.
Hey, you okay there?
I feel... I can't think straight. Body's full of roots. Pulling me. You did this, didn't you? The roots try to choke the steel garrote, and we will strangle them in return. Cut them! Bleed them!
That's gotta be the Dream Scourge. Be careful.
We don't, can we talk about this?
No talk for traitors.
I think Dream Scourge is affecting these guys.
Fire
Something.
For the roots. Burn them. Burn every one of them.
Something's up with
Die
him.
as the roots die. Die, traitor! Lay yourself down.
Oh, no, you don't.
Let's see
what you got.
I got a healer. We got to get rid of him. That's not a way to do it.
You're bleeding! You're taking damage!
God damn! back.
That's one for us.
This healer's gotta go.